Awesome.
So, go ahead.
The question I asked you about why is it cheaper owners financing compared to banks and cash up front?
Okay. Before we start, though, tell people like what's your name and like introduce yourself.
Do I look at the camera or do I not look at the camera?
You can just like look at me, or
Alexis, my name's
you
Alexis.
can do both.
Okay, my name's Alexis, yeah. What I do,
Is Alexa or Alexis?
Alexis with an S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Para que no te confundan con Alexa.
XIS, yeah. Well, I tell people, like, you can call me Bob. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just a government name, Alexis. Okay, cool. Thanks. You know, like, every time I don't know somebody's name, I just say, hey. Like, I'm not calling them by their name, and they turn around. So you can literally call me Bob, and it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? So,
Jose,
like, hey, what's up? What's going on? What do you need? I can't build, but what do you need? You know what I mean? You usually find a Jose, like, in a building, hammering something.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where you from? What do you do?
Where I'm from very far away from here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm from Mexico. I was born in Mexico. And by the age of 7, or turning 7, I came to California. We're not in California. We're in Texas. Then I recently moved to Texas.
So what do you do?
What do I do? I work as third shift for a company named Sodexo. And yeah, I work at the hospital.
Do you see crazy stuff?
Do I see crazy things? No, because it's overnight. So everyone's sleeping and doing their own thing.
Oh, because you don't work in the ER. So you don't see like emergencies or anything like that.
It's rare that when I work in the ER, but I don't stay there.
Yeah.
Like, I have other areas to cover, so I just come in and
like
out.
normal.
And if somebody comes in, I don't bother looking at them because it's their privacy, you know. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my work. You're here for your own thing. But my coworker, she actually like gets to know what's going on. She gets like not involved, but she's like, oh, I want to know.
In the ER department.
Because she's stationed in the ER.
Yeah. So, what was your question on the?
What was my question?
It was on the owner finance.
Right. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that when I was looking for owners financing, it was a lot more expensive. It hit like the 300,000 compared to the cash up front or real estaters that don't do owners financing. It was under like 100,000.
Okay, so what like how are you comparing it? Like how are you figuring it out? Like, are you putting it on the calculator and figuring out like what's gonna be, how much you're gonna end up paying, or?
No, I talked to the real estaters that are selling the lands. So for a 2-acre in the same town in Athens, I found one that's 40,000, 39,900 something. So it's equals 40,000. And
The price of the lot. Okay.
Of the 2 acres and something, you know. And another 2 acres, same town, not far apart from each other. It was with owner's financing. The price was 200 to 300,000. And I spoke with the realtor, and he said, "Oh yeah, we offer owner's financing." But this real estate, the one that's offering for 40,000 for more acreage, they're like, "No, we don't offer owner's financing." So I'm like, why is it that owner's financing it's a lot more expensive than the ones that are not offering it?
So there's other variables. It's not just the owner financing by itself. So you have to like you're looking at the piece of property. You got to look at the location. You have to look at the things that it has. So even though it's a lot, but does it have water? Does it need a septic? Does it have a driveway? Does it have a good paved road? How much frontage road does it have? Like the lenders will look at all that. So so based on all those reasons, then you also have to say how easy it is to get a loan with a lender. So if you go with a lender, usually the average lender for land by itself, it's for them it's a risky investment, because if you buy land, that what they don't want you to do is like give it back. They want you to finish the loan, and it's a risky lending to people for land because they're not going to live in there. It doesn't have a house. So that's why the houses are easier to obtain, like with 3.5 with a FHA loan. So usually the lenders will require 20% because they want you to have some skin in the game. They want you. They just it's a more secure loan for them. So that's that. Let's start with that. So it might be like more expensive as far as like the price, but it's a lot more obtainable. So you don't have to like owner to owner. There's no like crazy requirements, right? Like you can do it with a couple $1,000s down and in easy payments, And so the other reason that most people do owner finance, it could be a house on a land or anything like that, is because if they sell it outright, they have to pay taxes on that income. But if they sell it for a monthly installments, it's like cash flow that they're getting every month. So it's kind of like if you, let's say you buy 5 properties and you're ready to sell them because you are at the age where you want to retire. If you have different options, but your main options are you sell it and then you have to pay taxes on that income. Well, that's gonna take a big chunk of that income. But what are you gonna do with, let's say you're making $5 million on those 5 properties? Well, what are you gonna do with like you're not gonna spend it tomorrow. You have to make it last, right? So you don't want like that big income all at once. You just want like monthly installments so you can pay your bills because you have expenses as well. So you just want that monthly income to just come in. So that's why a lot of investors, that's what they do. Instead of investing on the stock market, they invest in real estate and they just cash flow their properties that way by owner finance. And so just to answer your question, it might be a little more expensive because it's easier to finance. So people are willing to pay more. So like the price is dictated by the market, right? Like if you have, like there were some Bad Bunny tickets that were going like for $200 or the $100 because he was doing like a Puerto Rico thing in Puerto Rico, and people would bought those and then they would resell them
for
more, right? So it's just how it works, that's the profit that the owner it's making, because they're taking that risk because they have to manage the note.
Taking the risk.
They have to do because it's like a lender, they have a bunch of money, but like an individual, they're taking the risk because they have to deal with you, they have to do the closing, they have expenses too, so they have to like figure those things out and see, okay, this is worth me selling it or not.
That makes sense. It's because they're taking it makes sense on the fact that they're taking the risk. Because I was looking at the lands, like I was talking about, the 40,000 land was almost 3 acres, and it had a septic, it had electricity running, and it had water, and a beautiful, beautiful river that went right across it.
Like a creek?
Yeah. And it had beautiful trees. Yes, it needed cleanup, and it had a driveway. So it was all pre-made and private road, all beautiful. And the other spot that was only 2 acres was 160,000. They offered owners financing, but it didn't have septic. It didn't have water running. It was just, but it was clean. The land was clean. So it makes sense on taking the risk that those would be taking the risk. If I don't pay a month, then they lose all that money. Then they would have to restart again, and whatever I did with the land, they would have to go
Yeah, like if
through
you
it
like,
again.
yeah, like if you like put like a bunch of trash in there and then you're the one who has to deal with that, or if they put a house in there, or like whatever the case is,
Yeah.
like you have to deal with that as a owner or as a investor or however you want to call it.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. So that does that answer your question?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, cool.
On the risk taking, yeah.
So on the other subject that we were talking previously,
Okay.
so you never been to Quick Trip
I've never been to Quick Trip.
or
What
Buc-ee's?
or Buc-ee's, nope. I've heard of those because I used to work at a gas station. So a lot of people would come and say, "Oh, how far are we gonna be from Buc-ee's?" or things like that. I'm always wondering, like, what is a Buc-ee?
Yeah.
And everyone online, I see like, there's a Buc-ee's everywhere. There's a Buc-ee's. I'm like, what does that even mean?
I mean, I guess you stay in Athens, right? So you have to go through Tero.
Not through it, but on the side. Yeah. Well, I take the highway.
Yeah, like on your GPS, just put Quick Trip and Buc-ee's, like stop at
Buc-ee's.
both. The Quick Trip, the main thing is what I like about it, like most of them, because there's like different ones, obviously. But they're first of all, they're like everywhere. Have you seen them?
No, because I don't look for them. Because I'm not interested.
Okay, like what kind of gas stations do you go to? Like you don't think about it, you just
Shells.
like whatever
Just shells.
in like whatever.
Unless my gas is at 2 miles, I go whatever station. But I always
Like you don't go
hit Shells.
inside
I always
and
hit
get
Shells.
stuff from the inside or use the restroom or anything.
If it's not Shells, I don't go in.
Okay, I'm gonna rock your world. Like you're gonna start looking for
Are you
Quick
serious?
Trips.
Is
Yes.
it really that good?
Yes.
Ah,
So I'm gonna
look what we
start
did.
with the okay gas station, and then Quick Trip is in the middle, and then Buc-ee's is like on top. Okay. So 7-Eleven, I don't really care about it, but my kids love the what is it called? The slushies.
Okay.
So they have like really good slushies. You know, like it's just sugar, but it's good. So we like to go there and like get snacks. It's like it's a really good place. 7-Eleven is a really good place for snacks.
Definitely.
You been there?
Yes, we
Okay.
had 7-Eleven. back in
Okay,
that,
so
yeah.
7-Eleven, it's good. It's like 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah. I thought you said like a 7. I'm like, what do you mean a 7? It's called
Yeah,
7-Eleven.
Yeah, like 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay.
And okay, so now Quick Trip, I really like it. First of all, because most of the Quick Trips, the way they're designed, I pay attention to all that stuff. Like when you go to any other gas station, you go to the front door. And that's it. You don't know where the restroom is. You have to ask. You don't know where the stuff is. Like you don't know. Most Quick Trips, they have it all designed the same way. They have a door on this side, a door on this side, and a door in the middle. So you can walk in here, and they have the people that check you out, and then they have the restrooms here. So they have the women's restrooms and the men's restrooms. So you go. So let's say that you just want to stop because you just want to use the restroom. You don't want to see anybody's face and be like, hey, what is the restroom? Like, you don't want them even seeing you going in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want anybody to know that you're using the restroom. You just want to go in there, and you don't even want to say hi or hi, how you doing? Like, nothing. You just want to go in there and do your business and get out, right?
Privacy.
So they're right there on the door. Like, you don't have to go through any aisles, nothing. You just go right straight
So
into
they
the
don't
restroom.
advertise.
What do you mean?
They don't advertise. You know how some gas stations or stores are set to advertise Like you have to pass through this aisle for you to get to the milk, and then you pass through the
so
bread, the
they do
candy.
the opposite. So instead of you having to go through all those aisles, the restroom is right there. So it's like so convenient. Because if you
convenient,
just
okay.
because let's say that you just getting gas and you gotta use the restroom and you have to hit the road, like you're not trying to buy anything, so you just go in there and get out, and they're clean, ish. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're
They're
pretty
not a
clean.
5-star.
They're not a 5-star, but they're pretty clean.
Okay,
Yeah, they're probably like a 3.5 out of 5. Like
that's pretty low.
that's
3.5 out of 5.
well, you know, like if you ask me like a Shell or a 7-Eleven or like Exxon or any
Yeah, that's
other,
true, yeah.
those are gonna be like they're in the back,
Outside, yeah.
outside in the building, and then you have to use a key, and then you have to ask the guy in the front and the cashier. You have to ask him for a key, and the key is hooked up to you know, like some crazy big thing, so they don't steal the key, so they have to return it, like this whole thing,
Which makes no sense because you just take off the ring.
yeah. So it's like, you know, it's just a whole thing that I'm just thinking about, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna drive the extra 2 minutes to Quick Trip, you know.
Okay.
And they have the parking lot right next to the door, so you just park right there and then you just boom,
Okay.
go. And then the second thing that I really like about Quick Trip is, well, they have like a lot of variety. Like they have a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
So like stuff that you usually don't find in other gas stations, like they'll have like
what?
like any, like instead of having like one type of
Like a
energy
cow?
drink,
Okay.
they'll have like a bunch of different energy drinks. They'll have like for example, I like to drink liquid death. Have you have that before?
Water.
Yeah, it's like, well, they have water, but they also have like soda flavors.
Okay.
So I like that. They have different type of waters. They have different type of. They have really good snacks. They have pizza. They have breakfast pizza. They have.
Which is what 7-Eleven has as well.
Yes, but if you try their quality of Quick Trip, you're gonna say F that. Like you don't like.
So 7 is like Little Caesars type of thing.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah, probably even less. Like I wouldn't get anything 7-Eleven has on their display of fried food. It just
frozen.
doesn't look appealing. Quick Trip, it looks good.
It looks good.
It looks appetizing. It looks like, oh, I want to have that. Like you looking like you. Sometimes I'll just drive there just to have their breakfast pizza.
Is that why they don't advertise as you're walking in? Because if you walk in, it doesn't matter if you're trying to buy or not trying to buy, because their things actually look appetizing. Maybe they're lighting.
I don't know.
Because it looks wantable, like you want it. Like you look at it and you're like,
It just
I
whenever
want
like
it.
whenever you go in, it just feels easy to walk their store. It's not like
Okay.
like when you go to different gas stations, you have shelves that are like cover your eyesight, so you can't see the other aisle, right? Kind of thing. On this one, it's kind of like 2-3 aisles, and it's kind of like you kind of like go around, and that's it. And they
Freedom.
and they have things on both sides of the aisle, and it's like you just go around, and they have everything on display, and it's easy to get. Like they have the drinks here, the energy drinks and the drinks, and then they have the beer over here and the other liquor stuff.
Like very, very convenient there.
Like super easy. It's long, and it's big, and it's not like a bunch of different aisles that you have to go through. Like it's easy to see. Like from just as soon as you enter, you can see like where the stuff is.
Okay.
And last but not least, this called Quick Trip because they check you out like this.
And everything's convenient.
Yeah, so that's why it's called a Quick
miniature.
Trip, because it's like boom, 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 boom. So it's like, let's say you have like 5 things or 3 things. You put them on the counter, and the same guy, he goes, beep, 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 beep. Okay, is this much? And then you have this little thing, and then I pay with my tap, and then I'm checked out like in 5 seconds. And then while he's did that, like he already checked me out. As soon as he went, beep, 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 is this much? And I'm already paying, he's already checking out the other guy. So the same
Oh,
cashier,
hell no.
the same cashier checks out two people at the same time.
Damn.
So you never see like a line. When you go to other gas stations, you're in the line and you're like,
Sometimes, yeah, in Shell.
how
I'm
long
just
are
like,
they taking? Like, why are they taking this long? Like,
I'll
what
pay for your groceries.
And then he's
just
like,
move along.
yeah, well, the guy is just like, beep, beep, beep. It's $5. And then he's like taking the change and he's just so slow. So, like, I noticed that when I go to 7-Eleven, it's like so slow. And then you go to Quick Trip and then like, beep, beep, beep. Okay, it's $5.96. Okay, cool, boom.
I wonder if they get paid like good amount. So
I
for the quickness
did.
of it.
I did a credit application for a customer a long time ago for for an application, and she worked at Quick Trip, and she was a manager or something, and she made good money.
Why she leave?
Like, no, she didn't leave.
Oh, she didn't?
No, she was still working there.
Oh, wow.
I think she was making like, if I remember right, she was making like $8,000 a month. But she was a manager, and she
Pero
worked there.
apply.
And she worked there
No.
for a lot of years before she got to that.
Wow.
Like, another job that a lot of people don't think that you can make a lot of money, it's in retail. Like, you know, like at the beginning, you probably just make like $12, $13 an hour. Just like but then you become like the manager of the store, and then you can be making like
Good cash.
good money, like you know, like,
And you stay clean throughout your whole job.
yeah, it's just a lot of hours standing up, dealing with people,
Dealing with customers, yeah.
dealing with, people stealing stuff, like crazy stuff like that. But that's why I like Quick Trip. So I don't know, does that sound
Nice, easy, and fast.
Yeah.
In and out.
Does that sound like appealing at all to you?
It does when I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
When I'm like just trying to pass by the town and I'm like, Quick Trip, okay, in
Like,
and
you
out.
have a long drive and you just don't want to deal with BS, and you just like want to
Exactly.
go,
Exactly.
get off and go. Oh, and then same thing at the gas station, like you just tap and then you just go. Like, I hate like having to put in your card, and because some gas stations don't have that reader of the tap reader, right? So you have
Chevron has that. A few Chevrons, they don't have that tap and go.
yeah, and Quick Trip, they all do. So that's what I like about it. Like, I can look for any Quick Trip, and it's like, oh, for sure they'll have that. Like, I know I don't have to get off and do this and do that. So it's just like tap, and it's for sure. Some shells do, some shells don't, and it's like, oh, which one are you gonna guess? Like, which one are you gonna go to? Unless you've been there before and you already know for sure. But it's kind of like, oh, like you just don't. I just don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
I just want to go for the for sure thing. And then you have Buc-ee's.
I see you're very excited about Buc-ee's.
So Buc-ee's,
So what is Buc-ee's?
it's like Walmart and Quick Trip had a baby.
Walmart and Quick Trip.
You've been to Walmart.
So yes, I've been to Walmart, and I can kind of know what Quick Trip is.
So it's like Quick Trip, it's like the normal size gas station.
Okay.
Buc-ee's is like 10 times bigger. Like, I'm not exaggerating. They have like rows of gas stations.
Como un almacén.
No, like outside, like the gas station, like where you pump gas, they have like rows of that.
Like Costco.
No, because Costco doesn't have like a lot of gas stations. You know what I mean? Like, where you pump
pumps?
like a bunch of pumps. Yeah, they have like tons, like a lot of
If
them.
they have so many, how come I've never seen them? Sometimes
No.
I be driving.
Like when you go, no, they have them in certain spots. So they're not everywhere. They're probably, I'll say, like 100 miles away from each other, or 150 miles away from each other.
'Cause
Like,
I remember you said earlier they're everywhere.
well, there's one in Ennis, there's one in Terrell, there's one in Roy City.
Terrell. I've been to Terrell though. I've never seen.
It's on 20 and 408, I think. It's off of 20. but you just put it on the GPS. So anyway, Bucky's. So that's on the outside, like it has the gas station. Well, now in the inside, you have everything that you can imagine. Like, remember I was telling you Quick Trip only has like 2-3 rows and you know where everything is? Well, Bucky's is like, you're gonna spend a full hour there. They have clothes, they have fireplaces, they have grills, they have candy, they have slushies, they have chips, they have chocolates, they have their own barbecue, they have chicken tenders.
Like they make barbecue there.
They cook there.
Are you serious?
They have their own clothes. They have and they have so
There's
many
a
like
restaurant within the gas station.
yes. You can't eat there. They don't have like chairs and stuff. Everything is to go. But it's because it's a gas station, right? Like they don't, it's not a restaurant. So, but they give you your food to go. You have salads. Like if you want to be healthy, they have salads. They have fruit. They have, I mean, anything that you can think of. They have welcome mats for your house.
Wow. Okay.
It's huge. I'm telling you, it's like the size of. You have like a super Walmart, and you have like the excuse me the neighborhood Walmart. It's in between that size. Like it's not as big as a super Walmart, but it's not as small as a grocery store. It's like
super Walmart. What do you mean a super Walmart?
Yeah, super Walmart is the blue one.
And the other one?
And the other one is a neighborhood Walmart. Neighborhood Walmart is like where they have like the groceries.
Does it
They don't
say
have
neighborhood Walmart?
Yeah, it says neighborhood Walmart. So there's different Walmarts.
Wow. That's I just park, I go inside, I just know it's Walmart because of the little star thing. I go inside, I'm out in 3 seconds.
That's funny.
Like I gotta know what I'm gonna get before I get there.
Now when you go, you're gonna start like noticing like, oh, this is like a neighborhood Walmart.
The lettering, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be like,
I'm reading now.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, that's
I started
true.
realizing I don't read things. Like, why don't I read things? I just go for it.
Because you probably like go to the same ones, but I drive a lot, and so and I have kids, so it's like when you're budgeting or like you start paying attention, like, oh, is it cheaper to go over here or is it cheaper to go over here? Do they have the same stuff? Because then one kid wants something, and then like you don't really care, but the other thing is like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that, and then you know what I mean. So you kind of have like, oh, I have to go here because that's where they have this specific thing. Like it's the same thing to me, but apparently it's not to them. So it's like I have to go here. You know what I mean? So like all that stuff. So you start paying attention to that. Bucky's, like I was the same. Like I never went to one until they had the one in Terrell and then the one in Roy City. They're closer to my house. But ever since I went to one, like I always stop. When if you give me to pick which gas station I need to go and I'm close to a Bucky's, I'll go to a Bucky's. They have really clean restrooms. Really clean restrooms.
As you would assume, because it's that big.
And they're huge. It's rare that I remember one time it was packed. I remember what it was. I think it was like at the end. I think it was Roy City, and it was at the end of a game or something, and everybody went to Bucky's, and it got packed. And I had to use the restroom, and I think I waited like a minute. And they have, if I remember right, I think they have like lights, but they tell you like what restroom it's available, which one is not. Like it has the green and a red light.
Kind of like an airport.
Yeah.
Because they have that at the airport.
Yeah.
Here in Dallas Airport.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So if you can go. Like if you're craving like
And you say there's a Bucky's in Terrell?
Mm-hmm.
On my way back downtown.
On your way back, or if you go 45, Ennis has a. So depending which one is on your way, take.
I'm planning to stop by Terrell because I'm doing something in Nike.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So the one in Terrell, it's
I'm gonna visit that one.
Yeah, you.
Have you been there? Is that one big?
You're gonna spend at least an hour there. Like anything that you can think of, they have it.
You serious?
Yeah. Like they have decorations for your house. They have swimsuits. They have anything.
Summer and winter and spring together.
Anything. I don't know, like specifically, but like anything that you can like it's like this shouldn't be at the gas station. This is like a store item. They have it. You know.
Do you know if they specialize only in gas station, or do they?
Yeah, it's just a gas station.
Are you serious?
It's just a gas station.
Just a huge gas station.
It's a huge
I don't
gas
think
station.
it's that huge.
Oh, you'll see. When you park, like they even have like a dog park. Like if you have a dog, they'll have
outside, not inside.
Yeah, outside where the pumps are.
Oh.
They have.
It seems to me it's like an airport, but for cars.
Yeah, kind of.
Is it really that big?
Yeah, it's big. And no 18-wheelers allowed. Just cars. No 18-wheelers.
You would assume that 18-wheelers would be able to
You'll
stop
see a
if it's
sign on the
that
outside
big.
says no 18-wheelers, a big sign. No 18-wheelers.
So apart from it being big, it's safe.
It's just for people with cars.
Wow.
Because you know,
I got a car.
like 18-wheelers, they have their own designated gas stations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like this is for people only. Because some gas stations have like Quick Trip. Sometimes you have some Quick Trips. They'll have like the gas station in the front and the 18-wheelers station in the back. Yeah. Buc-ee's is strictly just cars.
Cars.
That's like their whole thing. And it's always, there's always people at the Buc-ee's.
I hear
Like
a
it's
lot of
not like
people
you're gonna
talking
walk
about
in and
Buc-ee's.
it's gonna be like empty. Like there's always somebody in there. Yeah, like it's always busy.
Everybody might be undercover or just attracting other customers.
I highly doubt it. it's good. It's good.
Well, I've heard of it, so I'm gonna definitely take a visit. I'm gonna pay it a visit and see how, if it's what you're explaining it is, because I still can't picture it perfectly, but
Trust
wow.
me. You're gonna like it.
I'm probably gonna stop there then. Most likely I'm gonna stop there today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah. So tell me, you were telling me that your sister is a famous influencer?
Not famous, but yes, she definitely has them followers and she has that paycheck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That paycheck. And I'm just like, wow.
Where? Like what platform?
She does everything. She does YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any social platform.
So she gets paid out of all the platforms?
All of them, yeah.
Really?
According to what I've heard over the time, the course of her doing her social media things, she gets paid more in Facebook.
I noticed that too. Like when I post my stuff, like videos, like YouTube, it's like very slow. Shorts are better, but like long videos like this, it's like I don't get a lot of views.
That was back in the day. That was before TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, but like Facebook, like if I post like a long video, it uploads like a reel. So when people are scrolling, even though it's 2-hour video, they still watch it. So they don't know if it's a 2-hour video or a 2-minute video. So they'll just watch it, and they could watch the whole thing, or they could be like, oh, after 10 minutes, be like, okay, move on.
Yeah.
But it helps me get more views, you know. And
that's on Facebook or YouTube?
That's on Facebook, because Facebook and Instagram is the same thing. So when you share reels, it gives you the option of share reels on Instagram. So even though you posted it on Facebook, people on Instagram can still see it. So because some people that use Instagram don't use YouTube. I mean YouTube, no, don't use Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I don't use Facebook. A lot of people use Facebook, and I'm just thinking like, isn't that for like old people? You know what I mean? Like, once I hear about like parents using it, I stop using it. Back in the day, like, oh, grandparents are using Facebook. I'm like, oh, hell no. What you mean grandparents are using Facebook? Oh, no. I'm not about to be part of that club. I don't got Facebook at all. Like, no Facebook for me, thanks. Maybe I got some account that's missing from back when I was young, but it's...
Like you don't use it?
No, I forgot the password, email, everything.
What do you use?
Just Instagram.
That's all you use? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Instagram and YouTube. YouTube Shorts, yeah.
I'm in the marketing business, I guess you can say, so I have to post everywhere.
So you post everywhere.
Yeah, I have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and then X. And then when you post stuff on Instagram, it automatically posts on...
So you do Twitter?
Twitter, yeah, X.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then what else? I do
that extension for Instagram.
Yeah, what is that called?
That's a good question.
You know
I
what
have
I'm
the
talking
logo,
about?
but in my mind, but I don't have the name.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's called Strings. No.
Something like that.
String?
It is kind of like Twitter, but it's for Facebook.
For Instagram.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for
Reels
Instagram.
or something like that.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh, there's also something called Lemon 8 that's roaming around.
I seen
I'm
that,
like, what
but
the heck is
that's
that?
from TikTok though. I think
Really?
that's like another thing from TikTok, and it's supposed to be different. I haven't tried it because it's like
TikTok?
another thing, and it's like, oh, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stay with what I.
The more you expand, the more you expand with the technology. Like technology is gonna keep expanding. Mm-hmm. So if you want to do that, just keep expanding.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to.
No,
Like,
it's just
thank
too
you.
much. It's just like it's just a lot of like to post some like just think about it. I have 3 accounts within Facebook.
3 different Facebook accounts?
Yeah, I have my personal, I have the podcast, and then I have my business, like my real estate business, like where I post about land for sale, houses for sale, like stuff like that. And that's just Facebook.
That's too much. So you
Yeah.
have 3 accounts for everything.
I have, well, not for everything, because I just got, at some point I was like, okay. Like, for example, I have like Instagram, I think I do have 3 accounts, because that kind of like branches out from Facebook. So it kind of like automatically does it for you. Threads, it's called Threads.
Right, yeah. I kept thinking about it like I'm kind of...
So Instagram creates your own threads automatically too.
Well, you have to choose.
Yeah,
the
you
option.
have to accept it, but then it automatically does it. So whenever
Yeah.
you post something on Instagram, it does it on Threads.
On Threads, yeah.
And then TikTok, I think I have like 2 accounts. I think I have the podcast in my business. And then on Snapchat, I only have 1 Snapchat. And on X, I have 2 accounts as well. And I think that's it. But it's just like, you know, like you post something and then you have to switch accounts and then post it on that.
Well, last time I posted on Instagram, and it gave me a lot of options like Facebook, Threads, and it gave me Twitter. So it gives you options within one app to post on those.
So yeah.
So you just have to turn them on or off, no?
No, so I tried that before, and it doesn't upload. Sometimes it doesn't upload the way you want to.
Okay.
So I'd rather upload each one of them separately
Okay.
and he uploads how I want, because then he makes a lot of duplicates and stuff, and I don't like to have like duplicates. It's just a whole mess. So it looks simple, and maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I just rather just do every single one of them, just take my time, and it's gonna take me 10 minutes instead of just 1 minute and just post them all at once. But I think I just rather do it that way.
Individually.
Yeah.
I don't know how my sister does it. She just comes up with whatever she comes up with, and then there.
Oh, there's this other app where it takes like big, long videos, chop them up, and gives you like shorts.
Isn't that done with TikTok? Like you could just put self-editing or like studio TikTok?
No, well, no, it's a different one. So, and that's the other thing, right? Like I rather get the whole video, chop it up myself, and then upload it. But there's this one app, but you have to pay. And there's this one app that you upload. Let's say it makes 10 shorts for you, and you can schedule them. Like, hey, I wanted to post on YouTube, I wanted to post on Facebook. Like you put you log into all your accounts and say, I wanted to post this short next Monday by noon.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how my sister does it. I don't ask her too many deep questions about that. I'm just like, I'm here for the video. If you want to make a video with me, I'm here with it. But I like to go with this escape. You know, I always like say, no, let me think about this, because I don't want us to be fumbling around with our words. We gotta.
Like you make a script?
Yeah. Like, what's the subject? And I'll take care of whatever we're gonna talk. Like, you say this, I say this. You say this, and then we rehearse. Well, sometimes we rehearse. This past video that we made, it's been a while. We didn't rehearse. It was just like made up on the spot. But before that, it's like, no, I had to have a script. I have to know what I'm gonna say.
Are you doing like a commercial?
Yeah. For commercials. Sometimes she does commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense if you're doing something like that. But it's kind of like the whole reason for my podcast, or the whole idea for my podcast, was like, when is the last time that you sat with somebody and just talked for an hour or two and just didn't look at your phone?
Sheesh, that's a good one.
Like, I remember whenever I was younger, like I grew up in the 90s, and my family, they will gather every Sunday. Like my uncles, my grandparents, like my uncles would come and see my grandparents. So all the uncles and aunts would show up on Sunday, and then they will hang out from, like they eat like they will hang out, they will eat dinner, and they will like hang out for hours until like 7 or 9 or 10 or whatever. They would just hang out and talk about dumb stuff. Like, I remember, like, why are they talking about couches, or why are they talking about beds, or what they're talking about, just like random things. Like, why are we talking about gas stations? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, but people don't do that anymore.
People don't do that
like
anymore.
you're not like, and so like that's like a good excuse, because people think that, oh, we're just talking, we're not being productive, right? It's like, and then it's like they start getting anxiety, and it's like, okay, well, if we're making a podcast, it's we're doing something, because then we'll post it, and then we'll see like what that comes out of it. But it's kind of that, so the podcast is the excuse. But then but then you get to have like real conversations, and then people listen, because that's why I like to watch podcasts.
Some situations,
because I be driving. Sometimes it's like lots that I have for sale is like an hour or 2 hours away from here. And so you're driving, and then you don't want to listen to music. You just want to listen for a good talk.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes when I do like long trips. I'm just like, I'm tired of just listening to the tone of band going around. It's just
Yeah,
like,
and sometimes you don't
let's
even
have
want
a
to,
chat.
like, you don't want to listen to a book. You don't want to
Exactly.
learn something. You just want to listen to people talking about gas stations.
Yeah, and just like, yeah, that's right. Just
Oh, I've
answer to
been
the,
there,
yeah,
or you know what?
answer to the podcast.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's for. It's just hanging out, just having an excuse to like just talk.
You see, right now that you're talking about like your family getting together and stuff, my family used to do that, and they used to call it like fogata nights, but they used to do it at night. I would never be part of it. Like I was part of it maybe once or twice, then 10 minutes, 20 minutes max, and I'm like, I'm going inside. Like this is way too boring. I don't know. I don't even know what the heck you guys are talking about. Like I'm lost, or like I'm out. I'd rather just play around over there somewhere, just be over there by myself.
When you were a kid?
No, grown up too. Grown up too. What, their last Fogata night was like a year ago, 2 years ago. And I was like, no, I don't want to be part of it.
How many times do they do it?
They did it like not as often,
Like
but
they
they
don't do
did
it
it
anymore?
often. No, not anymore. Well, everybody's just living separately and just
Yeah.
different towns, different states.
What do you think about that?
It's fine. I mean, everybody's doing their own thing, and I'm doing my own thing, so I'm just
Yeah.
focused on my own thing right now. So that's the one thing. Like I've been looking at what I want to do and what I was gonna do, and then my path I was taking, and I'm like, wait, I think I'm going way too fast. Sometimes I don't think. I don't stop and think. I just
Do.
go. Yeah, I just go. And then once I'm like at the spot that I'm actually doing, I'm just like, wait, I gotta go back and think. But that's the hardest thing. Going back. Going back and
Well,
then,
I don't think you go back, because when you start doing, you gain experience. So even though if you like start from scratch again, you have all the experience. So now you're like, oh, okay, now I know what not to do. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's the opposite. I think when people prepare too much, but they never like actually
follow
practice,
through.
like they never like actually do what they were learning. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like you can, just an analogy, like you can try to, you can read as many books on how to ride a bike, but until you actually ride a bike, you'll know what to do.
That's true. That's true. So instead of like reading a book, you just go in and do.
Yeah, you
And then
just
you
have
can
to,
read
and
the
then you're
book
gonna
after.
fall. I mean, it doesn't matter how many books
That's the scariest
read,
part, falling.
You're gonna fall. Well, you gotta
Falling
be.
and not knowing that you fell because you didn't read before you started
Because
riding a bike.
but that's the thing. It's like it doesn't matter. Even if you read the book or if you don't read the book, you're gonna fall regardless. So you just gotta be okay
That's true.
with.
That's
You just gotta be okay with the fall. It's just part of the. It doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how much you prepare. You're gonna mess up, and you have to be okay with messing up. And once you go up, you go over that hump of the fear, then you'll be fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. It makes sense, but at the moment of doing,
It's scary.
it's like, oh hell no! Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's scary, but then you go over that hump, and then it's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
It's just your brain tricking you, because it's wired literally to make you survive, not to make you thrive. And anything that it makes you thrive, expose you to,
Takes it like a threat.
Yeah, like your brain is like, don't do this. Like, You know, like you're
That makes
supposed,
sense.
like when that's why you don't. That's why people don't like to exercise, because you're supposed to.
I don't exercise. I'm like, no.
Well, you're supposed to, like, your body's trying to keep that energy. So if you give all that energy for no reason, you know, it's trying to save it for a hunting day. But we don't hunt anymore. But you know what I mean?
We don't hunt, yeah.
But that's how your brain is wired. So now that you know, hopefully it helps you to, like, you have to trick your brain. Like but you have to know. But you have to know. Like, for example, tell me something that you've been wanting to do and you just can't get that habit of doing.
Getting out of bed, definitely 100%. But I think that's everyone's problem.
No, not mine. I can get
Are
up.
you serious?
But you have to trick yourself. You have to trick your brain. So there's a really good book. It's called Atomic Habits. I highly, highly recommend. I didn't read it. I heard it, like, on audiobooks.
So it's an audiobook.
It's an audiobook. When I listen to a book and I really, really like it, I tend to buy it. So I want to buy it and I can like read it and listen to it. I just like to do that. But anyway, if you just want to read it, if you just want to listen to it, it will change your life, literally. So basically what that book says is that in order, like, or a trick, I guess you can say, to trick your brain into doing something, it's like, do something that you already do. There's different ways, and then it'll explain to you like what's a habit and all that stuff, and it'll go into depth. But basically, like, if I just want to give you like a short answer, like something to wake up, like what I do to trick my brain is like, first of all, like, you have to be flexible. So let's say that you have to, first of all, you have to be aware why you're not getting up. Like, are you tired? Are you cold? Are you grabbing your phone and it's just better to look
I'm grabbing
stuff?
my phone.
Are you grabbing your, see?
Yeah, 90% of the time I'm grabbing my phone.
Okay, so
my body just thinks it's tired, but it's because I'm on the phone.
yes. So okay, so the night before, like, for example, me, I choose my clothes the day before. So I'm not.
I tried
so I don't
that
have
once,
to wait.
and that's way too much work.
But exactly.
Like, I'm doing too much
But
work.
which one
before
is
bed.
gonna be easier? You at night or you at 5 in the morning or whenever you gotta wake up?
But then I won't know what time I put my alarm. Do I put it early or do I put it later?
No. You put it exactly when you wanna wake up.
I don't want to wake up.
Like, I wanna wake up at 5. Just put it at 5, and then you wake up that moment of the that it rings. So, like, for example, for me, the way I do it, it's like you wanna have something that you like. For example, like in the morning, what do you like? What do you like to do? Something that you look
Watch
forward
videos.
to. Okay, so put your phone in the living room
Are you
before you go to
serious?
sleep. And so
I have to get up and then
yeah.
turn off my alarm?
You put your alarm.
This is what I will do. I would literally crawl, turn it off, and sleep right right there on the floor.
But that's fine. But because this is the thing, like a lot of people just think like it's overnight, and it's just like
I
small changes. You know what I mean? Like, I heard people, like, wanted to quit cigarettes, so then they did vapes, and then they did vapes like for a year, and then from vapes they went to the nicotine patches, and then from the nicotine patches they went for the nicotine gum. And then, like, little by little, it just, like, if you can quit cold turkey, but you're probably gonna bounce back more likely, and you're gonna get worse instead of getting better. So you've seen it all the time, like, people lose weight, and then like 6 months later they double the weight that they were. Like, if they lost 10 pounds, they gain 20. You know what I mean? And it's just like worse because it's not sustainable, the change that they're trying to make. So for example, let's say that you do get up out of bed, but you lay down on the floor. Well, you got up out of bed.
I got out of bed.
You see what I'm saying? So now you trick your brain. It's like, I'm going to give you this dopamine of the phone because that's what I like, but not in the bed. So now it's like, so now every time you hear the alarm, you get up because your brain is like, I want a dopamine of the phone. So little by little, you're not gonna be dragging anymore, and you're just gonna be walking, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, it's time for my phone. It's time for 5 minutes. And
So
once you
put
get
in different areas of the house.
no, just one,
Just one.
because
Wouldn't
you
I
want it
just
to become a
train
habit.
myself to just lay down in the living room?
Yeah.
Not just
But then,
lay down in
but
the
it's gonna
living
be
room instead of laying
progressive
down?
changes. So once you create the habit, and your brain, you feel it when your brain is craving that dopamine of the phone, and you want to be laying down, then you'll change it to something else. Like, hey, I can watch my phone, but I have to be standing up. Like you'll change like a tweak, like a little tweak. You know what I mean?
It sounds so hard.
Right. But because you're already thinking about the end.
Yeah.
But you have to be okay with the progress, because let's say it takes you 2 years to do that.
I
Let's
have
say
to be okay with the progress.
yeah, because let's say it's 6 months and then another 6 months and then you do another tweak and then there's another 6 months and then you do another tweak, and let's say it's going to take you 2 years. And that's why a lot of people, like, they don't get in shape, they don't get out of their job that they hate. That's why they don't get out of their relationship that they hate. It's because it became a habit, and like they know that the other habit is gonna take 2-3 years, and then just the thought of that, they're like,
It drains.
yeah, you're like just thinking that. So that's what I'm saying. You have to trick your brain, because your brain is trying to save power. So it's like your brain is like, don't do that. That's gonna take you 3 years of your life. Like,
Yeah.
screw that. But so you trick your brain and be like, okay, no. We're not gonna stop watching videos. Calm down, because your brain will freak out. What are you saying? You're gonna take my dopamine away? No. You just, instead of watching it here in the bed, we'll watch it in the living room. So I'm not taking your dopamine away. It's like you negotiating with your brain, right? And then your brain is, oh, okay, I can do that.
Okay,
You know what I
can
mean?
do that. Yeah.
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 So
That makes sense.
So that's why, like, most people, they want to lose weight and they start eating salads every day. Well, what happens after a week? They eat a cookie and they're like, oh, I messed up my whole week. I and they're like, okay, I guess this is not working out. And then they go back to eating bad.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
That's what happens to everybody.
Yeah.
So, but that's why. So I'm gonna give you
Makes
I'm gonna give you an example that is gonna make you not do that anymore. If you forget to brush your teeth, the next day, do you just say, well, I guess brushing my teeth is not for me?
No.
Or do you immediately brush your teeth because you didn't brush your teeth the night before?
Get up and brush.
Right?
Yeah.
So it should be the same thing with food. Hey, I ate a cookie last night, or I ate a pack of cookies last night. That was a dumb mistake. I won't do it again. And then you start over with your diet and with your exercise. It's not because you ate that pack of cookies, now you have to eat fried chicken and unhealthy food and sugar and the grain and all this stuff. It's like, I messed up. Let's pick back up where we left off. And a lot of people have the mentality of, oh, I ate a cookie, forget about it. I guess this is not for me. And it doesn't work that way. That's why a lot of people give up. So for me, like getting up, I like to brush my teeth, because it just feels fresh, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's like I guess like a small dopamine hit that I get every time I brush my teeth. Yeah, I just like to brush my teeth in the morning, because I hate like waking up. I hate, like, that's the first thing that I notice, like my mouth, like, so I just, as soon as the alarm hits, I go and brush my teeth. And that's like that little
That makes sense.
Dopamine that I give my brain is that thing that my brain is looking for me to get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like this past month with all the holidays and the Christmas and the kids out of school, like my whole schedule has been messed up. So I'm working again into getting up at 5. So I have this plan on how to do it. So like for example, it's really cold in the morning, so I like to sleep like with a really cold house. But in the morning, it's hard to get up when it's cold.
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
So what I do is I schedule my thermostat and I schedule it to be hotter so it makes me uncomfortable in my bed to be that hot. It's like, okay, I need to get up.
Oh, I see what you do.
See what I'm saying?
I just sleep with the heat all night long. I wake up when I wake up.
Yeah, but try to put your thermostat at 80 degrees when you are the time that you're supposed to wake up. You'll wake up because it's gonna be too uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? And then it's gonna force. So you have to trick your like when you wake up, you have certain amount of willpower. Let's say you start your day with 100 coins of willpower, and every time you like just so you take the example, right? So let's say that eating a cookie, like saying no to a cookie in the morning, is like 1 coin of willpower. And then when you pick your clothes in the morning, it's 2 coins of willpower.
Take it like a game.
Yeah, so at the end of the night, you're all out of willpower because you already did all those decisions and it took willpower to make the right decision. So you come in at night and then you see Cheetos and a sandwich and Netflix and you're like, heck yeah, and you out of willpower. There's no way that you're gonna make the right decision. You already ran out of willpower. So what you do is you front load it. So you try to make it easy as possible during the day, like in the morning, like a no-brainer. Oh, it's hot, I need to get up. Like you don't even think about it. You just do it. Like you're not making that decision out of willpower. You're making it just because it just feels good. I gotta brush my teeth. Well, that feels good. Yeah. I gotta, take a shower in the morning. Oh, that feels good. I have to eat breakfast, and I didn't buy any cookies. All there is eggs and avocado. Well, so I guess that's what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like there's no thought. Oh, I already picked the clothes the night before. Oh, I guess I don't have to choose anymore. So all those little things.
Don't you double think though? Like, did I choose what I needed to choose?
Once you build that habit, it's like you don't even think. Have you ever drove in your car and then there's no music or anything? You're just thinking. And then you just get what you needed to get. Like you go home and you're like, how did I even
get home?
Then you're like, man, I didn't even pay attention because I was so into my thoughts that I forgot like how I got home.
Yeah.
Like how I was driving, what cars were next to me. Like I didn't pay attention at all.
That's the scariest thing.
Your brain goes into autopilot. And once you build these habits,
so when you know where to turn and everything.
Yes. So when you build this, because you have your conscious and you have your unconscious, and your unconscious is your dreams. When you say things that you don't mean, or when you react, or when your habits. That's what they all lay. So when you build habits, they become automatic, and you don't have. And that's the nice thing about it. You don't have to think about it, but you have to build your habits.
So those are the things that you're storing in your unconscious part of the brain.
Yeah, you're training your unconscious part of the brain. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense on why is it. Yeah. Some people just burst out without even thinking.
Because they're not aware. So that's the first thing to do. Like if you want to change a habit, it's like, okay, what am I doing that provokes me to get from point A to point B? Like, why do I stay in bed? oh, I'm grabbing my phone.
That means that they do when they do unconsciously things, that means that those are the things that they normally do when they're conscious.
Right. But then they did it for so long, they're not conscious about it anymore. They were conscious. It's like when you tie your shoes. Are you conscious?
No, it's just like a quick
Exactly.
tie and then it's go.
But when you learn, when you were a kid and you were learning, you're like, oh, the bunny ear and the other bunny ear, and then you go around and you go underneath the bridge and you do that, right? And you have to be conscious because it's your first time or it's your 100th time, but you still haven't mastered it. Once you master it, you don't even think about it.
You don't even think about it, no.
So you have to, so that's a habit. You just master something that you become really good at. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
So, and then just like you can master good habits, you can master bad habits. That's all there is.
It's easier too, bad habits.
Not necessarily.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, so there's people that are like addicts and they just replace that addiction with another addiction. So let's say they're gamblers. So instead of gambling, they start running. So they become addicted to running. There's people that are addicted to food. So they become addicted to exercise. They become addicted to whatever, like a drug. So now they're addicted to, working. Let's say.
I feel like I'm addicted to working.
But that's a good addiction. So you just have to like say, okay, in like for example, let's say like you're not sleeping enough. It's like, okay.
That's my issue. Everybody thinks like I'm a crash or something. I'm like, I'm not gonna crash. What do you mean? I take driving as a job. Like I'm going somewhere. I'm getting rewarded. You know what I mean? Once I get there, I'm getting rewarded. So
yeah,
I don't know. I just hope my brain doesn't turn off.
Yeah.
But like you said, yeah, addiction.
But it's like, okay.
Addiction.
But it's like, okay, but you have to like stop and think and be like, okay, I like to work 16 hours a day. That's fine. Can I keep doing this if I don't take care of my sleep 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
I don't think that far. I'm just like, I'm doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you have to do to get to figure if it's a good habit or a bad habit.
That's what I mean by I have to retrieve, and I don't want to go back and then.
But you're not going back
what
because
I'm already doing. Like I'm already doing it. Why stop and think? Like why stop and then retrieve and then say like, wait, if what I'm doing is not right, how can I reshape it when I like to work 24/7. I just want to be working.
Because you have two options. You can keep doing it and eventually you're going to face a consequence that you're not aware of.
But I don't know that consequence.
Exactly.
I've never seen that consequence happen to anybody or
So there's
me.
two ways that people learn. You learn by experience, or you learn by experience of others. So, like for example, have you seen some people that gag? In their gagging reflexes, they just want to feel like they're throwing up.
No.
Like you never seen like somebody throwing up, it makes you want to throw up.
Like when I hear somebody in the videos or things like
that. So that's a DNA thing. It's ingrained in you. So back in the day
or when people yawn and then it makes you want to yawn.
Right.
Type of thing.
But the other one, it's those are the mirror.
Okay, so there's different categories.
Yes, because it's more like survival, the vomiting one.
Okay.
And the other one is like more social. But the vomiting one is like, okay, so you were in a tribe.
When somebody's crying.
And somebody's eating something that like, if you're in a tribe, you all eating the same thing. So if you see somebody throwing up, it's because they ate something that it's poisonous or something.
Yeah.
So what does your body does to survive? It starts throwing up. Because, I ate the same thing. I better throw up. Does that make sense?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's like a mechanism to survive, right? And I completely forgot what I was going with this.
It was about habits, like replacing the habits for other habits. So like other people like to work, and I said I like to work. Like that's my addiction, working.
Uh-huh.
We replace addiction.
Yeah, so I
or
was saying there's
habits,
two
yeah.
ways that you can learn. So one way to learn is for you watching other people or you experiencing it yourself. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather see what other people did wrong and don't do that again.
I rather experience it, even if I see other people. Oh, well, that was their experience.
Okay,
I don't think that's gonna be my experience.
So if you go that route, there's gonna be a point where either physically you get like your body's gonna give up, right? Like you're gonna something is gonna happen to you that your body
But
cannot
at what
take.
age? Like at what point? Like when?
It
Like
sucks
it's
when
unknown.
it sucks when it happens, because you have to think like a lot of young people think, oh, I'm not gonna die. You know what I mean? Like a lot of young people think, oh, I'm young, I have time. But then you have people that I'm sure you have people in your high school class that you probably are not, they already passed. So that's not true, but it's like lies that you tell yourself to make you feel better, to have excuses.
Sometimes I say I'm still young. I got this. Like
Exactly.
because I'm young, I'm using my young energy.
Exactly. But then let's say that's true. So that means that you're gonna go to a point where you can't do that anymore. So then you're not preparing for that. Does that make sense? So either way, it's not a good strategy. It's not a good plan. Does that make sense?
It
Like
makes
you're
sense.
playing offense, not defense.
Russian roulette with life.
Yeah, basically. So
But that's on everything, though. That's on everything. So if you have somebody who's addicted to running and running marathons or going to the gym, they're also doing the same thing. They're also like, there's going to be a point where they won't be able to do it anymore.
But
because-
but the pros weight more than the cons. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
like, what is gonna give
makes
you
sense.
more longevity? Which one is gonna make you feel better? Eating at the sitting at the couch, eating Cheetos and watching Netflix for 8 hours, or going for a run for an hour. Like maybe the running is gonna make you more uncomfortable, but in the long run, it's gonna give you better health overall. And it's just the way it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Just because you don't know that, let's say you didn't know that, what is it called when something falls? The gravity. Let's just say you don't know that what gravity is. And you are walking in the edge of a building. And then you just think that you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to find out what happens.
I do want to find out.
I don't know if it goes down or up.
Oh,
and you jump. Well, you can't change your mind in the middle of the jumping.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So once you make that decision, you have to deal with the consequence. So are you willing to do that with every decision that you make with your life? Like, it's fine to sometimes do things like that. Be like, what's the worst thing that can happen? I don't like this car. I can just like return it in a year. Like I'll be a little upside down, but it's not a big deal. I'm willing to take that risk.
Well, thinking about the consequences is what keeps, at least me personally, thriving. You know what I mean? So like, I know that could happen, but since right now I'm in the unknown on when it's going to happen, I just want to know when it's going to happen. So I'm just going to keep going because I know what's going to happen. So I just want to know when it's going to happen. So I'm just going to keep going because it's unknown to me right now.
But you can know. That's the thing. And that's what a lot of people, like you can play dumb, but it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna benefit you at all.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, oh, like that's your excuse. Well, since I don't know, I guess I can make this dumb decision. Like, you know it's a dumb decision, but
I know it's a dumb decision.
But you're like, oh, but you played the dumb card, right? Like,
And
I don't know. I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
You can't blame me. And people can't blame you. You know, because you didn't know. You're for real. You didn't know, but you could have known. Like, you could have done the research. You just decided not to. Like, you decided
Not
to
to
put
acknowledge it, yeah.
Yeah, you just decided to put your head in the sand, so to speak.
Yeah.
But that doesn't do anything for you. Like, it doesn't benefit you at all. There's no benefit.
Well, in my personal addiction, there's the money benefit.
Yeah, but if you're dead, what does it matter?
It matters because then I worked for something and
Do you have a will?
Because either way, I'm still gonna die.
Right.
We're all gonna die, regardless. And some of them, like, they just live to 14 or 20 and things like that. So I'm like, well,
but
till I hit that dead point, I'm gonna keep on going. Why? Because I use that excuse that, you know, you could say, like, dumb excuse of, like, I'm still young.
Yeah, but what's your goal?
My goal. That's a big question.
Like, let's say you get to your funeral. What do you want people to say about you? Your family, your coworkers, your friends. Yeah, because you're talking about death and dying.
Like,
what do you want your life to amount to?
I want them to say, like, nothing. I don't think about what I want others to
That's what I'm
do or
saying.
say.
You're not thinking about the end goal. You just making yourself busy so you don't think about those things.
You're right. I just, yeah.
That makes sense. So sometimes people, they just get busy but they don't have no meaning. And then once people are in, because I have read books and most of them will concur that most people in their deathbed, they wish they have spent more time with their families, with their friends, and spend more time doing things that they like and they loved. They don't wish they would spend more time in the office. You know what I mean?
But
when you're doing it, you don't think about those things because you're so busy. You're like, I don't have the time to think about that.
I don't have time.
Yeah, but that's why I like to do this podcast, because it's something that I